Hey guys, before now, my older brother will always say he doesn't like traveling with family members. He does not like it at all. He will prefer to travel alone so that in case anything happens, he can run alone. But in this case, it was something that has to do with flying. So it brought back memories of why my brother will always say he doesn't like traveling with his family members. Because sometimes when we are going back to school, he will say he prefers, when we're in Maduna, he will say he prefers like if we are three of us, we should all enter different buses in case of anything. Let everybody run on their own. He doesn't like, or we travel on separate days. It is a case of this family. In fact, this thing has really been bothering me. I don't know what the world has turned into. How can this kind of thing happen to a country like Nigeria, like where we are looking for people who have integrity, who will behave well? Most people have said kind things about this man, how he treats his workers well. He's not rude, he's not disrespectful. Guys, please watch this video to the end. It's not really a palatable experience. Christ is my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand. Christ is this. Guys, this man that died, this Access Bank CEO or founder that died, I won't lie to you, I've not been myself. The only time I heard about this man was last year when it was in the news that he went to see or tour the university he was building in Port Harcourt. That was the only time I heard about this man. I heard about him in passing because then it was election period, so we're listening to so many things that were going on that period. So when I heard the gist, I just saw him for the first time. So what is making me make this video is the fact that this man's death has kept me pondering on so many things about life. What is life really? What is life? Today's my friend's birthday. I'd called her to say happy birthday to her, but I found myself crying. Like, I broke down crying. What is life? What is life really? What is life? Okay, a man grows up, he struggled, he had a child, a son, and after many years he got another child, a girl. And then, according to what I heard, he traveled with his wife. His son stays in that place. Some people say his wife also stays there. He goes to visit them, and then he comes back. On his way back to the other side they were coming from, and going to visit another state in the US. And according to them, his PA refused to follow them in the chopper or shopper, whatever it's called. And it now gets to a point where the guy refused following them, and then they crashed. You know, one of the things I told my friend is, when money is no longer the problem, when money is no longer an issue, may death not distract our plans. Because this man has had everything. A lot of people I saw in this comment section saying, oh, he died and all. Meanwhile, this man had been posting online, and people did not even, comment or say anything. Only a few comments. And then those who were praying for him last December, when he wished them a happy Christmas, people came on there to say, hey, yeah, that their prayer did not work. Their prayer did not work. And then I saw some people commenting on that Access Bank Instagram page saying, let it not be that their money is what they want to use for burial. Why are people so insensitive? Why? When I say Christ is my firm foundation or my sure foundation or whatever, sometimes, I'm sorry if I had maybe in the course of all of this questioned God or doubted him. I'm sorry, God, but things like this are really very difficult to understand. I hear that the guy is even a very big giver in his church. He attends the Redeemed Christian Church, maybe House of David in Lagos. And I hear that there was this time they needed 100 million in church. He will give 500 million. And a lot of his staff are saying he's a kind person. I see his last birthday. If I can find a clip, I'll attach it. His last birthday, he was being celebrated. You see, one thing about me, I believe in celebrate people now that they are alive. Just look at the way everybody is talking about it, celebrating him. I didn't even know the man. I even thought it was maybe an Access Bank staff who came to see what the Access Bank project was when I heard it in the news. I never knew he was even the owner of Access Bank. Neither is he the founder of Access Bank. I never knew much about him. But now all the blogs are carrying him. People are saying things. I'm wondering how has him, what now people are following him. Like somebody was saying, now see the followers this man is getting. And you people even knew, I never even knew he was on social media. You know, there are some big men who are not on social media. This man has been popular, but because he's not a show person, like he doesn't do show too much, people don't talk about him. He wished his wife, him and his wife did a happy birthday, a happy Christmas message. No, the news didn't pick. They did so many things on his personal platform, not just even, let's not even say Access Bank, which is maybe the blogs will say, okay, they are promoting his business, he needs to pay. But his personal life, this man had projects where he talked about with children, about their education, encouraging them to go to school. One of it was when he met the boys, he sat with little children and told them the importance of education. And if you listen to those who have been to his university, they're saying that his level of education is different. So a man who has companies in their branches in 14 African countries, so his death is a big blow to Africa, to the world. And I'm beginning to wonder why the US would allow them fly. The people who are in charge of the chopper or whatever will allow them fly with the bad weather, according to what I heard. And this thing was burning, and helicopter was up there watching them. There was nothing like them, not even a firefighter helicopter that will come to try to turn off that, Okay, now if it were in Nigeria, that thing happened to a white, they will quickly send people here to say all their people here should come back. They will come back and stay for maybe a month or 2 or weeks, and then they will not give it a name. They will give it a name because it happened in Nigeria, in Africa. They will give it a name and now say people should stop flying shopper. Their people should not, or their people should come back home until Nigeria is not safe. So who are we asking? What questions are we asking about this, our brother? You know what it means? A man to die with his son and his wife. So he didn't even have a wife to mourn him, neither did she have a husband to mourn her. So their little daughter, who is just barely 13 years, is supposed to begin to answer that she lost a brother, an only brother, she lost a father and lost a mother. Okay, now we would think about his family members. How do they, how would they feel? We should also think about their chef. This man just built a mansion, a very big mansion, and called it his retirement home. So let us also look out for if he has mother or father alive, if the wife has mother and father alive, these are two families mourning. Then you think about the children's friends, like the son's friends. Maybe he has a girlfriend or somebody he wants to marry. Look at all the families connected to this man. So all the people whose proposals were on this man's table, which he had given them, told them he was, maybe if he comes back, he will sign. So this whole thing is encompassing. It's just so much. It's just so, before now, we lost a lot of Nigerians who died because of the AFCON semi-finals. They died because of penalty shootout against Nigeria. A businessman, and one other man here in Abuja who was from a former House of Reps member. They died of a heart attack. And this goes to show that I tell people, please check on your health. Visit your doctor. Check your health. Visit your doctor. Find out your underlying ailments. Like if you have high blood pressure, start taking medication. Stop telling. Once you are 30, in fact, once you are 25, Go do your checks. Know what your health issues are. Start taking medication. Don't allow anybody tell you the myth that when you take blood medicine you are going to get used to it. Of course, it's not better to be taking medication and live long. Is it not better? I've not been able to sleep since the passing of this man, because aside that he passed, I had sore throat. I was not able to do any video that would show my face. My face was badly, disfigured. I had a swollen nose. So a lot has happened. But when I wake up and I want to do a content or I want to do any business, I begin to reflect on this man's passing. I begin to reflect on his passing. Is this how life is? What is in this life? Is this all there is to life? Let us look at ourselves. How often do you even drink water? This is a man that I saw doing exercise. He went for the polo game, for his office, and all of those things he was doing. He was trying to keep fit, not knowing that accident or air crash will be the one that will take his life. And then the last post he did on social media was that we should number our days. We should be kind. We should be grateful for life. That he sees life as a gift. Wow. God, I'm sorry, but I don't know how this man's daughter will feel. I don't know. God, please, you have to do something. It was a very painful death. Meanwhile, people who are wicked don't even die like that. Why? Why now? People who are wicked, who are, So that is why I keep saying, when money is no longer the problem, let death not disrupt our life, our plans. God should keep us alive to see our children's children. I don't know how the chef in his house will feel. I don't know how his drivers. I don't know how because I remember when my uncle died, I came to his house. The security people were that like mobile, the policemen were just there. This is a house where if you want to enter, you have to answer questions. Is he expecting you? And then you understand now people freely come in just because they don't how will I put it? Just because they don't I don't know the word to use. God, I'm sorry. People will be sleeping, I'll be awake. If I can feel, my friend asked me if I can feel this way. She doesn't know how the family members are feeling. I'm just looking at life holistically. Like, is this all there is to life? Why were we born? Why? And then people will see people in need, they will not help. People will see. A lot of people are so ungrateful. Like, they are so unkind. Life. If I was naturally not somebody that creates content on the go, if I was naturally not somebody that sees maybe business or making money as a second nature, maybe for now I don't even think I want to do content. I've been so laid back. I've not done videos in a very long time, like videos that I will have to show myself, talk about what's going on, what's trending and all. It's been a whole lot. So what is life? Have you sat down? If this man's death had not made you to sit down to ponder about life, then which means you are not really living. His death is a big blow. It's 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 a very painful death. Very painful. Very painful. Very painful. And then that while he was trying to cry for himself, he was crying for his wife and his son. You know what it means? He was dying and still thinking of his wife. His wife and his son. It's